Picture this. The whistle blows, the stands go quiet, and Ted Lasso is standing in the middle of the pitch, staring at a player who just told him, to his face, that the old ways don't work here anymore. One choice in that second could lock in the future of AFC Richmond, or tear the whole thing apart. That moment, it's coming in Season 4, Episode 4. And once it hits, nothing about this club or Ted stays the same. Here's what we actually know. Apple TV Plus has officially greenlit Season 4. Jason Sudeikis is back as Ted. The story picks up with Ted returning to England, Rebecca pushing to reshape what Richmond stands for, and a squad that's no longer the same group that rode the belief train to glory. The new season is leaning into a next-generation feel, while keeping familiar faces in the mix. Everything past that is still unconfirmed. Now the real tension. Ted isn't walking into the same locker room. The culture he helped build is still there, but the players, the expectations, and the stakes have shifted. Some of these guys grew up watching what Ted did. Others only know the highlight reels. That gap creates a pressure cooker. The temptation is obvious. Lean on the old playbook, the same speeches, the same believe energy that once worked miracles. But the article of faith that held the last era together might not land the same way now. Episode 4 feels like the episode where that collision stops being theoretical. Picture Ted trying to connect with a younger player who doesn't want the soft approach. Maybe the kid wants intensity. Maybe he wants results first and feelings later. In that moment, Ted has to decide. Dig in and force the old method, or adapt and risk losing the identity that made Richmond special. One decision, one conversation, one look across the training pitch. What's powerful about the setup is that Ted himself has changed. He's not the wide-eyed optimist who first arrived in Richmond. He's carrying the weight of what he already accomplished, and the knowledge that repeating it is impossible. The new chapter isn't about recreating the past. It's about whether he can still lead when the tools that once felt like magic start to feel outdated. If Episode 4 delivers that moment cleanly, it could reframe the entire season. Not with a big speech or a last-minute goal, but with the simple, uncomfortable truth that belief alone isn't always enough. Sometimes a coach has to decide how hard to push and live with whatever comes next. That's the kind of shift that doesn't just change a football club. It changes the man at the center of it. We'll see if Season 4 is ready to go there.